everybody, it's your girl. Nothing's impossible. 77 straight out of Brooklyn. Happy New Year, everyone. My goodness, it's 2012. I have to open up this video by saying, you guys are absolutely awesome. You know, I read every last one of your comments, and some of them I read over and over again. I don't know if you guys know how much you encourage me. Yeah, I got your messages about how much I encourage you and how inspirational I am, but the same goes right back at you guys. You guys encourage me as well. And you let me know that, you know, some of the things that I go through that I may think is just what I go through, many of us are going through similar situations. So that being said, my first video for 2012 is going to be kind of serious. And I'm letting you guys know I'm not here to offend anyone, but I have to come with the truth. Because if you're serious, like I'm serious, about changing for 2012, then you might feel me, or you might not. But I respect and I appreciate the fact that you're listening to what I have to say. Is that fair? I think it is. So I'm going to talk about me. And the reason I'm going to talk about me is because I don't know your situation like you do. And vice versa, you don't know mine like I do. So I think I'd be very comfortable talking about me because I know where I am and I know where I need to be. Does that make sense? Prior to 2012, I have taken all my bundled up situations, everything that's ever happened to me, everything that I've ever been through, all my pains, my heartaches, my trials, my disappointments, I have bundled it up in a big old bag and dragged it into each year with me. Okay? I've carried all my heartaches, all my pains, all my disappointments, all my failures, everything. I've taken it and bundled it up and brought it right into the year after year after year. I brought it into, you know, the years that I've experienced. I came to a decision today that I'm not going to do that anymore. I've decided that I have to let go of the things that are killing my spirit, killing my willpower, killing my will to go on. I have to let them go. You know, some of the things that I've taken with me into each year have been very heavy. You know, those things that nobody really knows about but maybe one or two people, and some of the things only you know about. But they've hurt you so deeply and they've wounded you so severely that you've harbored it and cradled it like a newborn baby. I've done that. I don't know about you, but I've done that. But this year I've decided, I'm not going to do that anymore. And I'm going to talk about those things for a second. The things that I've carried into each year have been things that have been, they've literally been a crutch to me. Because for the things that I've been through, I've cried about and I've said, oh God, why me? Why did I have to be in that situation? Why did I have to have that experience? Why couldn't I have had it like so-and-so? Why couldn't my life have been better like his or hers or yours? Why did I have to go through that traumatic experience? And I'm not just talking about the death of my husband. That's just a part of it. And because of those traumatic situations, I've been in denial. I have been in denial. You may say, well, Jackie, what's your denial? Every time I fail at something, every time I didn't accomplish something I set out to accomplish, I would look back on my situation and I would say, it's because of this. It's because of that. It's because this didn't work for me. It's because I didn't have this in my life. It's because this happened to me and that happened to me. And you guys can fill in the blank. Because each and every one of you that are hearing the sound of my voice or looking at me speak through this camera have something in your life that has handicapped you. And every time you fail, you blame it on that handicap. Well, this year, we have to let it go. And you may not want to let it go. That's been your baby for umpteen years. I mean, for me, I'm telling you, I have to let them go. And I have to get out of denial, okay? Because of the things that's happened to me over my life, I failed at so many things. And each time I fail, I blame it on what happened to me. But then you know what hit me today? Today I stopped and I thought, I said, you know what? I'm not the only person that's been through this. I mean, what could it be for you that you may have been through? Maybe you were molested. Maybe you were raped. Maybe your parents abandoned you when you were younger. Maybe you were abused by your parents. Maybe you were abused by your domestic partner. Maybe you were incarcerated wrongfully. Maybe, the list goes on and on and on. There's so many things that we could fill in the gap of the things that's happened to us that has held us down. I'm here to tell you, my story is that the things that have happened to me have destroyed relationships in my life. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? I have not, been able to trust people. I haven't been able to confide in people. I haven't been able to be myself with people fully because I've had this handicap, this big invisible monkey on my shoulder. And I look back over my life, and I've been looking at my life in retrospect, and I've had so many opportunities that have failed because I've allowed these issues and these isms and these schisms to burden me and to almost destroy me. So I'm not going to be in denial anymore. All my failures, I'm going to hold and take accountability for. I'm not going to blame it on what my mother didn't do, or my father didn't do, or my husband didn't do. I'm going to blame it on myself because someone out there have been through worse than I've been through, and they've made it through. Are y'all hearing me today? We have to let go of the baggage. Yes, it hurt. Yes, it hurt. Yes, it hurt. Whatever destroyed you. No. Let me take that back. It didn't destroy you. Whatever plot or scheme or plan that was devised to destroy you almost did for many of you, but it did not destroy you. And because you're here today, you can step out of those circumstances. I'm not saying you can forget it. I'm not saying you should forget it. But I'm saying you should release yourself from that situation and say, in spite of what happened to me, in spite of what was done to me, in spite of what I went through, I am going to make it. Why? Because somebody else made it. I pray to God that I reach somebody today. Do you know that it's like a snowball effect? When you're not whole, you cannot be whole for anyone else. Shoot, many of us are not even half of a whole. And because of that, we have failed relationships, failed endeavors. I mean, we failed at so many things because we have not been whole. It's like planting seeds in a garbage dump. You understand what I'm saying? Our minds have been so filled with all the stuff that happened to us that we are not living. We're not living, guys. And as the years go by, we get older and older. The opportunities become less and less. I mean, we're not even as able-bodied. I'm talking about folks in my age group. For you young people, take notes and listen. So today's video is about getting out of denial. Stop blaming everything that happens to you on the circumstances that you've been through. And when you can truly do that, you are ready to take the next step. It's like purging yourself. We got to purge ourselves, guys. We have to purge ourselves. I'm repeating and I'm repeating because, my God, I had to repeat it to myself so many times. Guys, I'm going to close the video out. By the way, let me say this. Whatever you've done, whatever relationships you've destroyed, whatever opportunities that you have destroyed, forget about that. There's new opportunities to come. There's new relationships to come. The milk that is spilled, baby, is sour. So don't go running back and talk about, oh, I saw a video and I know I messed up and I've been in denial and I let my circumstances mess me up. Those people are gone. Those opportunities are gone. But moving forward, you're going to be a better person and I'm going to be a better person for the relationships to come, for the opportunities to come. And my goodness, it's going to take work. Listen to me. It's going to take work. It's going to take sincere work. Guys, I'm out. We're going to do it for 2012. If y'all think I was playing when I put that video up, then you're going to see, because I'm not playing. I take full responsibility of my shortcomings. I today take full responsibility of all my failures, for all my failures. I take full responsibility for my flaws. And I'm not going to let my circumstances prevent me from enjoying the opportunities that I so deservingly have ahead of me. Peace and love, guys. Later.